What are you doing?
Trying to figure out how I want to place the battery.
So that's going to be the battery home.
Oh, hey!
I know, right? Wiring. We're into wiring. Let's do this.
Hey guys, welcome back or to the channel. What are we doing? Wiring.
Power. We need power.
Time to power it up.
Yes, sir. So this is where the battery's going to live. We're just deciding exactly what position it's going to sit. Correct?
Correct.
Because you are going to have a battery charger attached in there so that when we're plugged into Sure Power, the battery charger will keep the battery charged.
Yes. So we just finished the 110. Well, almost finished the 110. We do have a 110, so Shore Power.
Yeah, breaker box came with the 1977 trailer. What are you doing?
So this is actually what's running our lights right now, our LED lights. That's what's running it right
Yes.
now. The battery is not hooked up. We do have a plug for our TV and our
That we just installed. Yay, power.
TV and entertainment unit. There is going to be a power at the end of the couch for when you're plugged in, if you want an electric heater or plug your laptop in or anything. And I'm stoked.
Well, because you need that because over here, and I will try and do this slowly so it's not the whole spin around, guys. So power box, bed behind him, couch, and then you can recall from a video, I'm sure, or two ago, that's where the controller for some of the lights are going to go, like the switches. Some of them, not all of them, some of them. And then there's going to be a counter right here. So we're going to have a plug there so that you can set your laptop up and plug it in to charge. Because some of us like to edit in the evening, maybe when you're done exploring the world around you.
Gotta edit those videos, guys. Gotta do it.
Gotta show you guys what's going on, and that takes time. So that's the plug to power the laptop.
So we're gonna do some 12-volt wiring today.
12 volt being, let's slow the boat down.
Battery power.
Battery power. So 12 volt is battery power, which is AC?
DC.
DC. Damn, almost had it. I'm
Yeah,
trying, guys. I'm trying.
50-50 chance, sweetheart.
Say, well, of course I did. 12 volt is DC, so that's direct power. And house power is AC. Correct?
Correct.
Okay, cool. Got that. AC/DC.
AC/DC. Like the band.
AC/DC. I love AC/DC. Right on. Somebody shook her all night long.
Really?
Yeah. That's what they say.
Who's they? We always hear they say
AC/DC.
that.
AC/DC
Oh,
says
okay.
that.
Just wondering. Do you see this bird's nest? What is it with all this wiring?
My point exactly.
So what's going on, guys? As you would have seen, we started wiring at the batteries end. We started wiring up the solar. We started wiring up to 110.
We started. 110 would be house power.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
All right. And 12 volt is battery power.
You got her, baby.
Right.
You got
You know
her.
how I remember that?
How?
Because AC is house power because it's air conditioning and you need a lot of power to run air conditioning. So AC is 110 house power.
Exactly.
12.
Guys, give her a thumbs up for that one. She's got it.
Finally. AC and DC and 12 volt and 110 have their matches.
So what are you saying?
110 is AC, 12 volt is DC. It's the same thing. When you talk, sometimes you say AC DC, sometimes you say 12 volt 110.
So it's not the band?
It's the band too, yeah.
The band?
AC DC.
Guys, I can't play AC/DC on here. I get a copy strike, but
We want to really bad.
so what we're doing right now is we're starting to hook up the switch panel. We will give you a run through that, exactly what we're doing. We're hooking up this cheap, and I mean cheap, $15 battery monitor from Amazon, eBay, wherever you can get it really cheap. And we're actually going to see how it works, and I'll give you an idea if I can get it working.
And if it's worth it.
If it's worth it, if it works, what it actually looks like. And we're hoping to have this bird's nest Done
all
today.
hooked up, and we'll let you know how it goes.
Guys, when you're doing wiring, think about it before you start connecting wires, because I decided to hook up the ground without hooking up the ground.
What?
Yeah.
What does that mean? talking a foreign language. I don't get what you're saying.
So I grounded the switch, but I forgot to ground the lights that are going. So I completely...
So let's back up just for a second. So everything that gets connected has a power and a ground. Every single thing.
Yes.
Their own separate power and ground, power and ground, power and ground.
Yes.
So what you're saying is you grounded something without any power.
No, what I'm saying is I powered something without any ground.
Oh, so you gave it... Well, that's not good. You can fry stuff that way, can't you?
It
You
won't.
get like sparked or something.
It won't work.
Ah. You need one for the other one to work.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, this whole wiring situation, it's like a bird's nest. Like, there are so many wires because everything requires a minimum of 2 wires. Everything. Everything you do requires a minimum of 2 wires, correct?
Yes.
Some 3. Some need 2 power and 1 ground.
Yes, depending on what we're doing.
All right. It's a lot of wires. A lot.
It's a lot of wires.
Expensive, by the way. If you guys are going to do something like this, save your pennies for electrical, because electrical will cost you a mitt, I'll tell you.
People don't realize that when they're doing a build, they're like, panels cost this much, wood costs this much, 2x4s cost this much, plumbing's going to cost this much, but they don't take into account a lot of times.
You add that all up, and the total of that is what costs you to do an electrical.
Just how much wiring is going to cost you, because wiring is crazy.
Crazy expensive. I mean, it's not expensive if you just need like a wire, but you need a lot more than just a wire and the size of different wires. It's a lot.
And then if you don't label them really, really well, like I didn't label this wire.
We labeled almost all the wires, but almost only counts in horseshoes and hanger needs.
This wire is the center lights. This wire should be the couch.
All right.
So, only one way to find out, I guess.
Plug her in. Jesus, that wasn't nice to do. I think you'd be cussing, or you'd try, that's for sure. Yep, that would be the couch.
So that should be labeled. I don't know why it's not labeled, but it should be labeled couch.
There you go.
Okay, so technically it's all wired here. So out of 5 switches in this panel, we're going to have 1 spare switch. The battery monitor. Now I need to go to the fuse panel at the battery, make sure it's all good, wire it to the battery temporarily with a jumper. I do have some breakers and stuff going in there. And then we'll see if this works. Do you guys have your fingers crossed?
It's a lot. That's a lot. They have no idea probably what if you're supposed to be crossed for, because I'm not really sure, and I've been listening.
So let's head over to the battery, guys.
Dun 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 dun.
So we're at the battery. I don't have the breakers ready. I don't have the heavy gauge wire ready to go from the
Almost.
fuse block to the battery. So we're going to see if things work by hooking up some jumpers.
You sound so thrilled. Come on, by hooking up some jumpers.
So the first thing we're going to do is go to the negative of the battery.
Let's see. I want to see how you do it, though. Okay, I'm zoomed in.
To the negative of the switch panel, or the fuse panel.
Ooh, this is kind of scary. Okay.
Then we're going to go from the positive of the fuse block
So that's like a breaker box in a house, right?
Yeah, to my nose.
To the positive, to scary. Is this safe? We don't know.
So
I have a fire extinguisher just in case.
right now, we should have power.
Technically speaking, power to what?
So right now we should have power to the panel that I just set up.
So do we plug it in or turn it on or what do we do?
So just a sec, let's take a look here. 1 minute.
Push the button, push the button, push the button.
Let's see what happens. Oh, bounce
Can I
check.
push the button? Can I push the button? Which
So
one?
hit the second to the left.
This one.
Yep.
Oh, and we have power. Yay, high five to that. Right on.
So hit the middle one.
The monitor. Dun 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 dun. The blue box. Oh, it's got a whole bunch of funky. It's
Upside
down. We totally debated this. Well, now you know. Now you know.
Hit the couch lights.
Dun 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 dun.
Do we have couch lights?
Yahoo!
Hit the center lights.
And there was light. Right on. It's doing whatever it's supposed to do, just kind of upside down.
It's upside down.
Well, we can fix that. Ta-da! Power. Good job. So that's solar battery power, not house power.
So guys, we technically have DC power,
DC being battery,
direct current battery.
solar because we have a little solar panel.
So this is a rough, kind of rough,
Almost
install,
there, like 80%.
but about 80% there. I do have to switch the battery monitor over. I am going to go over the battery monitor with you guys so you know exactly what it is. The switch panel is there. I'm going to go over what it does, the whole 9 yards.
In case you're curious,
But hey,
we have power. Woohoo!
I have,
What?
we have the power. Awesome.
Yay! Go team!
Guys, if you like videos like this, please smash that thumbs up.
Don't forget to subscribe.
As Marcy always says, don't forget to subscribe and ding that notification bell so you'll be notified the next video we put out. And this is still kind of the beginning. So much.
No.
See you
50%. 50%.
in the next video, guys.